Hey, welcome back to another episode of Tune Quest. Today we're looking at a tune called Everybody Else by Emmett Fenn. A viewer requested this and I checked it out and it was so dope that I did a cover of it. So you can check that out if you're interested. I'm going to teach you how to play in this tutorial, but I am going to simplify it a little bit just so that you can really get it. Okay, let me show you and play you the groove. It goes like this. Okay, so this is a beautiful kind of funk jazz progression, right? You're going to learn a lot from learning this progression. And that's why we do Tune Quest here, right? Every tune is a quest that will give you XP, okay? If you've played video games, you'll get that. So we start on B, and then that goes down to F sharp. And then there's this chromatic walk down thing through F down to E. And then there's this chromatic walk up thing back through A sharp, back to B. Okay? This is the left hand movement. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Notice I'm actually clicking on the 2 and the 4. Now this is a hack when it comes to feeling the swing rhythm, right? If you pulse on the 1, 2, 3, 4, you're not gonna get into that groove. We want to get into that groove. That's really important with this. It's got this very kind of like, yeah, you feel, it's easier to feel it than it is to explain it. Okay, so let me show you the right hand now. Our first chord is this. What is this chord? This is a really beautiful jazz chord. This is actually a D major 7 in what I call the middle inversion. Okay, that's the D major 7, D major triad with the 7th extension, which is C sharp, and you take it down, its inversions, to the middle, and you superimpose that over a B, and you get this B minor 9 chord. Now the way that it's played is 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's not a good counting. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and that's not a good counting either. It's syncopated, right? Where the chord of the right hand is coming in like this. Right? And then when we go to the F sharp minor, we play this. We play an F sharp minor chord. An F sharp minor 7. Right? It's simply just an A major triad in the right hand. But this is our F sharp minor chord, and this E is the 7th extension, the minor 7, and so we're just playing an A major. Same rhythm. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and we're playing the chord of the right hand on the and of 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, but we're swinging it, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's swing. It's a swing feel. It's a type of rhythm, right? Rather than going like this, front and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. That's metronomic, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. No, we're going like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's really important if you want to get this groove and be able to play in this kind of style, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And then for the final chord, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. It's an E minor 7 chord. In the right hand, we've just got a G major triad. But what I think is also being played here is actually G major with an F sharp, which is the 9th extension of E minor. I don't know why I feel like I can't play this groove without like kind of clicking along with my tongue there. So yeah, that's how you play the groove. Now let me show you the main melody that's going on here. It goes like this. Okay, so firstly we start in F sharp and then A, it walks up to A. Sorry, it walks up to B. F sharp, A, B. Repeats again. F sharp, A. C sharp, D, C sharp, B, A, F sharp, A, B. Okay? Now, to simplify it, what we can do is we can play octaves of the roots in the left hand, okay? Maybe here, once you've finished the melody, you could come down and play this. That's what I did in my cover. Now what we're doing here in the left hand is actually quite a simple like bass 2 feel, where you've got an octave in the hand, and what you're doing is you're starting with the pinky and then you're playing the thumb on the same note, just an octave up. F sharp, E. It gives us a sense of pulse and a sense of rhythm, rather than just holding it. I mean, you could definitely do that, but if you're pulsing it with the octave, check it out. Just adds a little bit of something. Now, if you're really game and you want to develop some kind of funky left hand stuff, you can also use other notes from the chord itself. So the chord is a B minor. You can use that 5th. You know what? Let's not use the 3rd. Let's just go with the 5th. So, like that. That's really simple, actually. We're just doing root 5, octave 5 arpeggios on the B, F sharp, E. That's quite straight. That's not even swinging. The right hand is swinging. Yeah, so what I'm doing here is I'm walking up that arpeggio, root 5 octave, and then that right hand. That's so beautiful. That's a really that's kind of like a jazz cliche. I've got this little rhythm there on the right hand. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much like the main thing of what's going on here in this song. Now I'm also adding some extra notes in the right hand to accompany that melody. So I'm playing the melody, walking with that F sharp A, and then I'm basically just playing the B minor chord in an inversion here. That's first inversion. And then I'm playing this, right? Over our F sharp minor chord. So what's that? That's an A major triad. I showed you the chord before, right? A major triad. It's the same chord, just in its second inversion, which means that the 5th is on the bottom. Right? And then I land on that. Right? What is that? It's actually the same as this chord. It's just in a different inversion. What inversion is it? The middle inversion, okay? Right? Because the chord itself is actually G major 7, and you just take that down. Check out that funky thing, right? When I hit that right hand, the left hand does this little sneaky walk down with the octave in the 5th. These are ghost notes, okay? There's a lot of funky, jazzy stuff I'm covering in this video, so I'm sorry if this is like all over the place. I'm still trying to figure out the most effective way to teach this stuff. Please let me know how you go. But yeah, that's essentially it. And to finish off this tutorial, I want to show you how we can improvise on it, because I improvised a solo for my cover and you might be interested in that. Firstly, keep the left hand simple. You could just do octaves, or you know what, you could do these chords in the left hand like this, where you've got the B minor triad, then you've got the F sharp minor 7 like that, and then you've got the E minor 7. Now we've got all of this space to solo. Okay, so what are we going to use to solo? We're going to use the B minor pentatonic scale. B, D, E, F sharp, A, and then back to B. These notes. Okay, so with these chords, only 3 notes, and it's already feeling good, right? That's just D, E, and B. Of course, it's a matter of feeling, you know, you've got to feel the notes that you play, and that swing feeling is quite important as well. A lot of this comes down to feel and articulation. Okay, there's a lot we're covering in this video, so I do apologize if it's like literally too much. Notice we're accentuating notes like that D is kind of silent, whereas the E is standing out. I'm literally just using that B minor pentatonic scale to jam, okay? You want to get familiar with the notes first, so the way that you can do that is just hold the chords and go up like this. And back down. And then, once you've got the notes that you can use, try to find just simple little melodies like that one I showed you there, or you could try like something like this. Just 3 notes. Slight variation, second time through. And then maybe descend. Okay, so it's all about just like exploring with little melodic cells and just playing around with the pentatonic scale. And that's how you can get started like learning how to improvise and developing some kind of chops and soloing language. And yeah, hopefully this video was helpful. Definitely let me know how you go. I know this is the song itself on YouTube didn't have heaps of views, but I wanted to cover it anyway because it's such a dope song. And if you're still here watching this video, it means you're a fan. So definitely please let me know how this video went. And that's it for this one. Thank you so much. By the way, Keyboard Wizardry is free. Check out the top link to join the community, the academy. And that's it for this video. See you in the next one. Bye bye.